Hey, this is New Art Network, and we're going to be doing the tutorial on how to do a website with Indexhibit. This is the third time I've attempted to do this tutorial because Indexhibit can be quite a tricky thing to do. So I think I've got it right. So it should be really quick and easy. I've made the mistake so you don't have to. So with the tutorials we've been looking at artists getting a website up cheaply, quickly and easily, and the importance of getting your work up and documented online, and how good and easy it is. So we've looked at like WordPress and Stacy app, and now we're going to look at Indexhibit. It's kind of a cool thing, popular with graphic design designers, artists, to like it says, and a web application used to build and maintain an archetypal invisible website format that combines text, image, movie and sound. And it's kind of like a cross between a blog and a website in that it's really easy to upload and maintain your website, but it looks like a website, not a blog. So I'm gonna just look. It can be kind of a bit tricky and weird to get set up, but I've just spent like the last hour making mistakes so you don't have to, and hopefully this is going to go all smoothly. So what we need is start off with is a domain name. So you can go to something like GoDaddy, Namecheap, or .tk, get a domain name, your domain name dot whatever sorted, and then what you need to do is get yourself a hosting account. I go with HostGator. They're good for me, cheap, good support, understandable control panel, which is important because some hosting, the control panel is just not understandable. But they're all, if you go with a decent hosting, they're all pretty much the same. You get this control panel thing where you can do everything. What you need to do to link up your domain to your hosting is go to your hosting account, try and find the DNS record part, go to your hosting, get your name servers and put them into the DNS, and that will link your hosting to your domain name, so they're all linked up. Then what you need to do is go into your domain and create the domain. If you've got like more than one hosting, or if it's just one hosting, it should all be done. You shouldn't have to worry, or you just add on a domain, put in the domain name that you want, and then that creates the root directory folder. So now we've got a domain name, we've got a hosting, we've created our root directory hosting, a whole folder thing. What we next need to do is download FileZilla. Go to filezilla-project.org, and this is an FTP client, it's a free one, and we need this because we're going to download Indexhibit's folders. I've already downloaded it. We just get these files here. Then we need to open up FileZilla. We need to put in like your host, your username, your password, and then you need to go to public HTML. It'll list all the websites you have, or if you just have one, it'll just be like just the one. Go to where we want to install Indexhibit, open up the domain folder, this is called the root directory. We grab these folders from Indexhibit, drag them here, and then this uploads them. And then what we need to do is we need to change the permissions on some of the folders. If you go to installation for dummies, it tells you that you need to change the permissions on these 3 folders that you've just uploaded. So what you do is you click on, do a right click, go to file permissions, and this numeric value down here needs to be 777. Then we go inside files, go to this folder here, file permissions 777, then go to this one, go to config, file permissions 777, okay, still uploading the files. Then what we need to do is go to copy this, put it up here, put the domain in, is it finished uploading the files? Yep. Hope this works. Yay. Right, so we need to choose English, go to next. This is all okay. Now we need to set up a database, so we go to continue. And now we need to go back over to our hosting control panel. We need to go to databases, go to MySQL databases. And we need to create a new database. Create database, go back. Now we need to create a user. Create user. Now we need to go back. Now we need to link the user to the database. Add. Then we need to give the user privileges to the database, so click all privileges, make changes. Right, now we need to copy this. And internal FileZilla, go to database name, put that in, database username, put that in, password, exhibition name, that'll just be like the title of your site, whatever you want. And hopefully this should work. Is it gonna work? Yes. Now then, it says the default login and password is index1. Default login and the password is exhibit. So you need to like copy that. Let's log in. The login is index1. Password is exhibit. Login. Alright, and now this is the back end of the Indexhibit. If we go to our domain name, look, this is like the blank Indexhibits on the site. So that all went smoothly, third time lucky. Like, this is the idiot's guide on Indexhibit, but you can see it's quite the essay. It's quite not the installation for dummies that it claims to be. And there's also the how to install. Gives you another essay with which to read, but I recommend you go through all these and then just look what I did, and it will all make sense. It can be kind of tricky. Now then, how do we get this looking a bit like a website? Let's go to preferences. I'm going to change the login and password. You can set the time, date, language. Is that updated? Assume what's updated. There's like help section, log out, view your site, go back. Right. There's even like statistics that show like who's visited your website, which is pretty cool. Exhibits about this site. Now this is where it's kind of like a blog. You go to settings. This like changes the name up here. Advanced mode. Change that to copyright 2012. You can put like HTML in here, so if you know HTML you can customize it. Advanced mode on. Now then, you can change all this. There's like themes, organized chronological, sectional, pre-nav text, HTML allowed. This is all about this site, post nav text. So like when people are customizing their own Indexhibit, they can mess about with the HTML in here. Just like look on Google, just Indexhibit how to customize, and it'll show you how to do weird things and change everything around. Got the sections, ongoing, projects, info, create new section. It's just a matter of like messing around with it. About this site, hidden. So edit this. So this is where you come to change things around. We can like put in text, HTML, images, gallery type things, change image thumbnail size, colors, background images, all this kind of thing. Main. So if I want to have like an image on the home page, go to this main bit, edit, choose a file, upload. Can just experiment with all this kind of thing. Try that. Let's save. See if that's changed it. Try this. No. that's better. Edit this page, we could say. Now you can put in whatever text, HTML you want. So we've got the text happening, we've got the image happening, we've got the title about the site. I don't think we've added the page yet. This main takes like the home page. We can add like our artworks or links to everything. Let's go back to main. About this site. I'm gonna delete this because it's hidden. Right, new. Artwork 1. Section projects, ongoing info. Add exhibition. Oops. Save. On. Oh, here we go. Got projects, artwork 1. Now, if I want to change things around, I think I can go to settings, edit. I can change this to artworks. Let's change that there. Now change info. Maybe I want that to say bio. And then I can add like biographical information there. Then maybe I want a contact. Section. No, it's not edit. Date. Just gotta kind of like mess around with things. It's kind of weird getting used to it. Create new. Alright, if we're in bio, contact. Contact. So kind of you just gotta mess around with this. You can customize things around. It's just like basically the basic setup kind of thing. Best off to just spend some time getting it, getting used to how things work. I check out some other people's Indexhibit sites. They get them like looking really customized and unique. It's really like quite flexible once you get into it, but it is a bit weird getting your head around how it all works. But it is a cool way to get a nice looking plain website up nice and quickly and easily if you've watched this tutorial. Definitely something to check out. So that's been the Indexhibit tutorial. I hope that's been useful for you. And if you fancy having a go, just check it out, it's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna see you later. Bye.